uno de los Miami Hurricanes. Jugó también de los Cavaliers de Coral Gables. También jugó de los Washington Redskins. Sean Taylor, asaltado en su casa por unos empleados de la piscina en ataque con pistola, donde tiraron unos tiros y colocaron los tiros en el área baja de la pierna, de la parte baja de la pierna. Esa es la arteria, es una arteria bastante que no puedes recibir ningún tipo de cantazo por la parte de adentro del muslo. Que estoy pendiente. Mamá, ¿viste la foto de Nanay González hoy? Y ahora que te vas, no, chico, no. Si no tiene azúcar, no tiene. Omar, es un bobolón. Hola. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahí van.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. That's
9 yardas.
He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Saludos al Gan Guerrero.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Voló en los aires. Se tiró en picada.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Carr escaping the pressure right.
Oh, buena.
Open downfield.
Pensaba que me ibas a dar.
I like that right there. Not only
Pensaba que me ibas a dar.
throwing it away like that.
Tremenda defensiva ahí, porque cuando se brinca y me hace el aguaje, mano, creía que me iba a meter por el hombro, así que me iba a tirar para atrás. A ver, por eso fue que pasó eso. Toda la actuación te quedó al peluche. Pero sé que en la brincadita de que se tiró para el aire el tipo, también gozaste. Por los cielos voló el corner. Perdón. Ay, no me diga, por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor, señoras y señores. Por ustedes ven lo que están viendo, señores. Ustedes creen lo que... O sea, es un juego de pulgadas. El margen de error es tan pequeño. Por eso es que pero parece que lo quiere, parece que lo quiere.
On play action, it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. They'll contain him to just
Papi, esto es...
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
División 1. Eso no es. No hay más, no queda más nada. Este es el tope. No hay más nada. Aquí nos quedamos. Salmo 23. Nos quedamos en el Salmo 23. En los verdes paz. Ya de posar. Y ahí estamos. Ahí está. Ahí, no lo esperaba, no lo esperaba. Eso fue una jugada de Sean Taylor. Eso fue jugada de Sean Taylor, ya que se está cantando el juego de hoy en memoria de Sean Taylor. 1, 2, foro. Cayó en el viejo truco.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
También este equipo jugó Dion Sanders, así que estamos en el Madness. Dion Sanders Madness también. Baja que no pude hacer el título completo, ya quería jugar. Saludos al señor del Morán, le acabo de hacer una invitación al juego. Estoy jugando con David el Corner, número 2 de los Wolfpack, amigo de Fernando Nieto. Esto es una liguita tope del mundo. Anoche le gané al 230. ¡Ay! Lo sacamos afuera de posición. Sábese.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Parece que se le fue la luz, porque no tenemos... Vamos a... Tomar unos momentos a ver si la señal mejora, porque parece que la señal... Al meter el juego en el YouTube y todo y lo otro, hay que, si todo el mundo se pone a ver Netflix, ay virgen, pero quiero que lo vean, no me importa en verdad si laguea o que lo vean. Me gusta el arte de la situación, a donde se lleva la bola durante los segundos.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
Hay que mandarle un doblaje al defensive tackle. Doble defensive tackle. Doble defensive tackle. 1,
Shotgun now for Carr.
Ahí va.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Estamos en el parque que le gusta a Chad. Saludos a Chad Newman, fanático de los Washington.
They're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau.
Ya llegó el que tanto esperaban. Ya llegó el que tenía que llegar. Ya llegó el que tanto esperaban. Ya llegó el que tenía que llegar. Buena ejecución. Todo fue la ejecución.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Junio 8 del 2022. Son las 6:41 de la noche. Buenas noches a todos. Segundo quarter. Los Raiders al mando y pateando. Le va a recibir el señor Carlson. No, pateó Carlson, disculpe. Carter recibe.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Y con ustedes, señoras y señores, voy a hacerle creer a mi público que el que va a entrar en estos momentos es el señor Sean Taylor en la camisa 21. Ahí está Sean Taylor, el señor 21. Safety bajando. Está un poco tamaño pequeño, rebajado. Pero soñar es vivir.
Fitzpatrick on first down.
Tremendo pase. Buena ejecución. Ha tenido unas buenas clínicas del señor Fernando Nieto. ¿Sí? Viene de ese lado del Grandson 11. Por lo tanto tendrá buen conocimiento en los segundos 3 y 4 en el pase. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad.
Como soy un maestro, pues siempre cuento. Ah. Dios mío, celestial, estamos. Hay una formación strong de corrida. Va en el power.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Le hicimos la camita aquí de los angelitos. Los Reyes se fueron al cañiñeo y mantienen el cañiñazo del cañiñeo. Saludito a David, que está hoy sin micrófono.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Fitzpatrick. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 48 yards.
Espero que no vuelva a pasar. Recibió buen cantazo el quarterback en esa jugada. Lo tiró todo. Lo tiró todo. Buena jugada.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Oh.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Carr. And this one incomplete.
Eso es un David. Eso fue una jugada, David.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Steps away to his left. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Esto no estaba en el libreto. Esto no estaba en el libreto.
On first and
Buena, muchachos. Buena.
Losing yardage back near midfield at
Para
the 49.
Marrero.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Fitzpatrick now.
Oh, wow.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here.
Eso fue un David. Son Taylor.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that
Ahí va.
offense feel good. But when you
Va, pero es verdad. Muy bien. Sí, por lo menos, mano. Porque coño.
The next time you have the ball.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Invitado especial al juego, el señor Del Morán.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On play action. Now Carr. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1.
Me bajó mucho ese reloj.
A big play there just before halftime. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Now Carr. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller.
Fenomenal.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. And you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Cuidado, peligro.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
Buena, muchachos, buena. No sabe, aquí yo les puedo decir que la defensa es la que los tiene donde los tiene, pero así es el juego. No estoy molesto con la ofensiva. Hemos anotado, hemos ejecutado cuando queremos. Estamos en la casa de ellos. Nosotros ahora, cuando salgamos, vamos a salir unidos, en conjunto. Todos a la bola, todos a la bola, 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 y ahí va la bola. Va, ahí va. Ya lo que quedan son 12 minutos de reloj. Son un quarter de 6, otro quarter de 6, son 12 minutos. Por lo tanto es como un quarter de semi pro final.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Aquí,
very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan?
Tengo problemas con la cámara. Time out. Tuve problemas con la cámara. Me llevaban al dron de atrás. Parece que el de producción no entendía la señal. Haciendo el horror defensivo. Todo en conjunto a la bola, por favor. Todo en conjunto.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Este está más agresivo. ¡Qué agresivo! Va otra vez. Parece que necesita esta jugada, porque es la única que tiene. Pero está bien, te la vamos a parar. La tercera es la vencida. Qué increíble, mano, qué increíble. Qué increíble. Nos vemos ya mismo, Así le dice la defensiva a la ofensiva de los Redskins. Arrancan. Buen tacalito.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. In the pocket.
Que no estoy fuera del pocket.
So you got to move a little bit, right?
Canta, ándale, pero espérate. Canta intentional ground y yo estoy fuera del pocket. Cantaron safety. ¡Adiache!
After the safety, remember they also need to
¡Ay, peligro! ¡Peligro! No sé si para él está bien estar al frente, pero a veces no es bueno estar al frente, así que espero que
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once more, Gibson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Fitzpatrick. Down to the 35-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Second and 5. To throw is Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than...
Espérate, un momento, porque realmente estoy grabando. Wait.
He usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A handoff for Gibson. And able to surge forward
tirarlo dentro del
for
touchdown
5 yards down to the 10. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains, still force the ball downfield,
picked it up on the ground.
No sé cómo hacer intención grande, bendito. Estoy confundido.
Gibson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Gibson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And Antonio Gibson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Sly on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him inside the 15. He's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football. And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there, and it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary. Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw. And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right? Well, but you're good at it. Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Fitzpatrick.
Hey. Yeah.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 62 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of. Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied.
Con ese de 2 cambiaba la cosa bastante. Porque se ponía por 17. Ahora está por 15. Y cambia la cosa, papá. Cambia la cosa. Vaya. Dembow, dembow, dembow. Calma la mano si tú quieres. Dembow, 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 dembow. Wow, wow.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Pero qué pasó?
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Si tú hubieras anotado esos 2 puntos, tú se hubieras jodido. Esto se hubiera jodido. Por ahora me da como una esperanza, ¿verdad? Porque queda como 6 minutos, caño, va para allá.
Carr bats it forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Carr to throw again. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr.
Look at.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
To the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first
Coño,
down.
me pases brutales.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
Para correr voy a la C.
All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 54 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them. Exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
Could be a house call. On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd.
No, la mamá era así intensa. A este cabrón.
Fitzpatrick. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Okay.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 4th down.
Wow, mano. Mira para allá, la bola tocando piso y todo. Ay, bendito.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
La bola no puede tener un bam bam con el piso. La gente pregunta que por qué no hablas.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
No sé, presiento algo. Presiento algo. Lleva un cantazo el 24. Por el medio.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
Manda otra vez, manda otra vez.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding.
Porque esto está bien,
keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
No acepto esa derrota. No la acepto porque fue una mala cantada, un intentional ground y dentro del end. Yo estaba fuera del pocket. A ver, no entiendo. Vamos que te lo llevaste. Vamos que te lo llevaste. Y ya se dobló la muñeca. Le vi la muñeca partida. No jueguen, ve.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Buena chocho.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one.
Vamos otro.
To themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting.
Vamos otro.
Off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
El safety no lo acepto, no acepto el safety porque estoy bien fuera del pocket.
It's really nice to watch in the second half.
A menos que no haya tirado la bola para las cadenas, algo así, que o sea, fue un... pero... O sea, que tenga que pasar las cadenas, que ese es el otro rule. Hay un rule que como que yo creo que la bola tiene que pasar por las cadenas. Mira para allá. Mira para allá. Chico, no puedo aceptar ese safety. Ese safety yo estaba bien lejos. Sí, yo sé que me metí, pero entonces hago el pase, que entiendo que estoy fuera del pocket, fuera de los hashmarks y todo. Me mató, comenzaba a cantar, no creo que iba a safety, no creo que iba a ser, pero a lo mejor es que no pase la bola hacia las cadenas, o sea que hay que tirarla para el frente. Como que la tiré ahí mismo en la 1. Tú sabes, yo la tiré ahí rápido para la 1, que a lo mejor eso pues fue el castigo. ¿Puedes otro? No importa, porque es que en realidad yo estaba fuera del pocket, ¿sabes? Me pisado out of bounds, pero es que cantó penalty, ¿sabes? Ella cantó penalty. Ella canta penalty. Sí. Pues nada, pues hablamos mañana, ¿tú me avisas? Ok, dale. Conferencia de prensa, jugada grande. No tengo el juego de la mano. Me dijo que íbamos a uno próximo, así que ahorita estoy de vuelta. Que tengan buenas noches. Veremos luego.